Am I on? Yes, I am. G'day, guys. Welcome back to the AFL live streams. Anzac Day football coming at you live from the MCG. It's the Essendon Football Club taking on the Pies, and it should be a ripper. I'm so excited for this. I love the Anzac Day clash. Two massive Victorian teams going head to head. So, really keen to watch it with you guys. Really keen to rip in. And I think it should be, one of the all-time great belters. So, two up-and-coming teams, both quite young in age demographic. I'm hoping it's going to be an absolute ripper. But how's everyone been? How is everyone travelling? And what's everyone's tip for the game? I can hear my voice, so that's pretty handy. Hey, Katos, did you see the Swans match? What a game. Oliver, I saw that the Hawks were in control for most of the game, if not all of the game. And then the Swannies came charging home. So pretty ridiculous result in the end. They beat them by a lot. We choked, says VD Entertainment. Andy Munro says, Bombers for the upset. Jeez, that would be absolutely massive. I just see the Pies getting it done today. I'm gonna go the Pies by about. The upset could be on the cards though, Andy. Not a bad shout. I'll say the Pies by 10. Thoughts on Port, says Harry Thomas. Not good. It's not looking good at all. Good win on the weekend though. Dacos kicks 3 goals. Off the half back line, that would be... Or maybe you're talking about Joshy. Either of them could get off the chain. You just never know. Did you go to the Demons game? I didn't. No, I had to do the pod in Melbourne early this morning. Had to go up at 6 a.m. to pump out Ep 2 of the potty. And I would have gotten home at like midnight from the D's game on Sunday. And then to drive home at midnight, but then drive back up at 6. It just would have been a bit too much. So I just watched it at home. I didn't live stream. I didn't head to the game. I just chilled and watched it at home, which is probably the first time I've done that for a long, long time. Because usually if the D's are on and it was COVID, I would live stream. But if the D's are on and it's at the G, usually I'm there. So... and I felt really guilty. Like, I felt really weird that I wasn't at the game. The only out that I'm giving myself is that it technically wasn't a home game. So I feel like I've missed an away game. So it doesn't hurt as much. But the boys were really, really good and got the job done. Was it a good pod, says Andy? I feel like it was. I feel like I'm slowly getting used to it a little bit, Andy. We've got Luke Kidgel and Blake Pavey on this week's ep, which will come out tomorrow. And I feel like I'm slowly getting rid of the ring rust. I used to do a lot of radio stuff back in the day, but since doing YouTube, I'm so used to like stopping and cutting and just editing my sentences together to make it seem like I can string words together. But with the potty, I'm trying to learn how to like navigate, especially the guest interviews. I feel like they're a little bit easier than by myself, but I'm just learning. It's just all about learning again, it's so much fun, so exciting. The potty is number 1 on the sports charts, which is pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure it's a bit of first pod luck. Even though I have had 2 shows before that didn't get anywhere near number 1 spot. So me and Roger, jokingly like up and about that it's number 1 on the sports podcast charts. And I think it's up to like 7th on the actual chart. So I know that it sort of is a little bit irrelevant, the charts, because it's like people bob up and then bob down. But it's got me pretty excited that we're right up there. This game is just about to kick off. Ladies and gentlemen, Essendon, Collingwood, MCG, Anzac Day football. I might swap the scoreboards. All right, here we go. The first bounce. I love the white Collingwood kit. I just think that is a clever decision because now we can watch the game and just not strain our eyes. Look at that, like from that wing shot, that far away wide shot, it's elite when you can distinguish the teams easy. I hate when it's like 2 navy blue teams and one of them has like white shorts. It's a bit crap, but when it's like full white and full coloured, it makes it so good. That's why watching like a Sydney game is always elite, because Sydney are always in their home kit, and then any team that plays Sydney are always in their home kit too, because there's no clash, like with the red shorts. So it's awesome. Show the game, says Coop. No, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. I can't show the game. But if you chuck on your tally, we can cruise and watch it together. Oh. Any tips on being a YouTuber, says Sammy J. I think my new tips are like, start a TikTok account. I think that's my new tip at the minute. It's like, if you want to create content, I don't think there's been an app before as good to create on as TikTok, including like the way you can edit in the app. I think is pretty remarkable, and how creative you can be, and the reach you can get really, really early with some simple ideas, I think is phenomenal. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough one at the moment, because YouTube, I think YouTube's the one you still want to land on in the end, but TikTok is a bloody awesome app for being creative. Druzy, did you vlog last night? I didn't go last night, Drews. So, no. Travis, how do you rate the D's goal kicking last night? Probably a 2 out of 10 would be my rating. Yeah, really subpar. I just can't believe how much the D's restrict oppositions from scoring. Like, it's just mental. Like, we don't concede more than 50, 60 points a game, which is crazy. So even if we have a shocking night at the office and only score 70 or 80 points, because of opposition teams, we're just suffocating them to only 50 points. It's a 5-goal win. It's just a bizarre situation. It's crazy. Why didn't you go? D's had the yips. Drews, I had the potty early Monday morning, so I would have driven back from Melbourne at midnight, and then I would have had to leave to go to Melbourne at 6. And I was tempted to do it, but I was like, nah, I'd rather just rest up and try and be somewhat ready for the pod. I feel like Freo have a chance. We play the same. Yeah, Freo D's. I think that'll be an interesting clash for sure. Jeez, Brody Grundy's almost butchered that. Taylor Adams against Shield. Do you like NRL? I like the Melbourne Storm, and I like State of Origin. So I used to have a thing where I'd only watch State of Origin, or if Melbourne Storm were in the grand final, and that was like every couple of years. As in, like, they were in the grand final every year pretty much. But give me 2 seconds, I'm going to close my window. How do you beat Melbourne? Says Druzy. Yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea. I think maybe if you go back and watch what the Pies did last year against us in round 13, where we dropped that game just before the bye, I reckon that's probably the best I've seen a team play against us in the last couple of years. Potentially the Cats' first half, but that just felt... I don't know how to explain it without... I don't know, without sounding a bit weird, but that just felt like it was a bit of a pretty fluky 8-minute patch for the Cats that game, in terms of we'd never done that our whole season. Like, that patch had never happened for 18 months, and it happened all together. I would say go back and watch the Pies last year. That's probably the game. Why did Petrucci make you record so early? Because we're trying to get the potty out on Tuesdays, but we want to talk about the last game of footy, like the weekend of footy. And because it was Anzac Day as well, like there was stuff on and it was a bit tough. So yeah, we just rocked up early and smashed it out. The Pies Going forward, but they've turned it over with a shocking kick. Who's intercepted? Is that Ridley? What made you go for Melbourne in footy? My dad went for the D's. Or goes for the D's. It'd be rude not to. Get on the M&Ms. Yeah, Dad moved over from Scotland and the D's had just won a flag and he rocked up to school and everyone said, who do you go for? And he goes, that team. And they said, oh, great pick. And then for 57 years, he didn't see any success. So I don't know if it was a good pick at the time, Robbie Mack. Do you have a guess for the next potty? Yeah, Luke Kidgell and Blake Pavey on at the same time. Two of Australia's funniest people. Like, what a privilege. Boys, he's got the M&Ms out. Good on you, Roscoe. Oh, 2 metre Peter. He was making the Sharon talk there for a second. Who's your favourite Melbourne Storm player? Ryan Pappenhausen. I want to try and get him on the pod. He's one of my favourite, NRL players. Do 22 Christian Petrarca's versus 22 Tom Mitchell's. Haha, that'd be funny. I'd almost have to play on the Tommy Mitchell's team. It's good footy so far. Pies are playing pretty well. Mycheck's got it on the wing. Ginnivan's been lively early. One of my favourite marks of the ball is Brody Mycheck. How old are you, Gatos? Please tell me. I'm 26. So I'm Christian Petrarca's age. He might be a year below me, actually. No. Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Who was in my draft year? I reckon maybe I'm Bond's age. Lockie Miller chipped in $1. Good man, Lock. I appreciate the support, mate. When's your next music album? I've got a couple of tunes that I really want to get going. Petrarca was born January 96. You're very quick on that, Andy. Yeah, I was August 95. So about the same age, but different year. Are you good at football? No, not really. Waterman. The Watermans have a great kicking action. No, I was a bit too scared when I was playing. I don't know, a bit timid. Didn't really go in, didn't really have a crack. I feel like I could sort of take on anyone in a goal kicking challenge. Cook would always say that I'm a bit of a sneaky forward pocketer that could always create some magic. So if we're having a goal kicking challenge, I reckon I could take most people because I can pull some sort of tin-ass shots out of the bag. But if we're in a game, I just don't go near the ball enough to actually have an impact. So that was my problem growing up. Thoughts on Andrew Brayshaw? He is so good. He's just so good. Austin Craven says we need Cookson back on the channel. We do. We do need the great man back on the channel. Austin Craven, is that Austin Cookson's new account? He's just typing in. Yeah, bloody oath we do. We need the young king. I'm sure I'll get him in some vid soon. I think he gave Tom Mitchell the yips today. He played well though. He had a really good start, didn't he? He started pretty well. I didn't really see how he finished. I think he went a little bit quiet through the second, but geez, his work around the stoppages. I'd never really appreciated Tommy Mitchell as a player until like I did the training with him. And he was like manhandling me and Cookson. He was manhandling me and Rog. Sorry. in that video. And I was like, he's so strong, but it's against like civilians. We're just average punters. So being strong against us isn't that big of a deal. But then I was thinking, like, he's that strong and then plays against other blokes that are the same strength, like, and if not, some of them taller, some of them faster. And Tom Mitchell still wins out as like one of the best. And it sort of blew my mind. I'm like, he plays against people stronger than him, taller than him, faster than him, and he plays as well, if not better than them. It sort of blew my mind. I've got a newfound appreciation for him. How do you feel about the Crows this year after beating the Dogs? CP Sports. I was at that game. I went to Ballarat on Saturday and went up and watched it. Awesome atmosphere. Awesome. Like, weather was amazing. The atmosphere was great. Great game of footy as well. I was very impressed with the Crows. I like them. I love Matty Nicks. I've been a Matty Nicks man for a long time. And, yeah, I thought they were very impressive. My check, my man. He kicks another. Or maybe he's first, but kicks another for the Pies. Kados, do you like basketball? I don't watch it that much, but I've been playing a little bit of social basketball on Tuesday nights recently. Do you play senior footy if you don't join South Bowen? I don't reckon I could get a game if my life depended on it at South Bowen in the ones or the twos. Good footy club. Really good footy club. What's the delay? I think I'm 7 seconds behind. 7 or 8 seconds. Free kick, Parish. Out of the middle. Oh, boys, he's playing on Tuesdays in basketball. Bombers are going inside 50. It's a pretty good kick. Howe gets the spoil in. Mops it up. Gives it to Magin, to Dacos. Thinking his way through it here. Going to the Warren, stand side. Side bottom, it's chopped off by Cox. Side bottom recovers well. Tries to gain some meterage down the wing, but it's cut off. Is that Heppel? My TV's not HD, so I can barely see these blokes. I reckon that's Heppel or Hines. Drops it in to the little pocket of space, and Stringer has marked. You should do another reacting to AFL or reacting to cricket TikToks. I like doing the those videos, so I might give it a go. I reckon we could be bigger here. Yeah. Get in on the scone. I need to make my set look a bit cooler, don't I? It's just a bit average. Stringer, he pokes it. Stringer's missed. That calls for some M&Ms. Rocky Miller, Caden, we need some more Patreon content, I feel. That's a great call. I had a lot of plans for the Patreon, and I don't know where I'm at with it at the moment. To be honest, I thought there would be a lot more people on early, and then that would like inspire me to make some Patreon content, but it's been a bit of a grind, which I wasn't quite expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting like a big grind on it. But now it seems like it's going to take a lot of work for me to get it to where I thought it would be at the start. And I had so many ideas for it. And now, like, the YouTube channel isn't getting as many views as what I thought it would get as well. So it's sort of like now I'm panicking where I'm like, oh, well, I thought I was going to flick extra content to Patreon for fun. But now I'm like, oh, geez. Oh, my check off the carpet. What a great goal. But now I'm like, oh, geez, like, I don't know if I can flick the videos that I thought I would flick to Patreon because I'm stuck in the middle between like actually putting them on the channel again just to give it a little bit of life. I don't know. Tough one. I reckon once I settle into the potty, I'll find my groove with everything. Because right now it's like I just want to make sure the potty's like, I don't know, I want to put my time into it to make sure it's like stable. I reckon towards the next couple of weeks I'll be able to settle into everything else. But yeah, I do need to make some better content for the Patreon. I've got a video in my mind right now that I reckon would be elite for Patreon. Druzy loves my check. Are those Skittles? M&M's. Pretty good start here by the Pies. McCreary. Sock off the ground. He's going to follow it up in the pocket. Good footy. Pod vlogs need to be Patreon only. They were initially going to be. Yeah, they were initially going to be the pod vlogs. And maybe they will be. Maybe I'll put them out on Patreon a week early. But then in my head I was like, because I didn't view that well on YouTube either. But then in my head I'm like, well, I feel like if I just do them consistently, because people, it's quite interesting, like the audience likes vlogs. Like when I put vlogs out, or when I don't, people say, oh, I miss the vlogs. But they don't view quite well on the algorithm, but they've got like a pretty good core audience of like 1,000 or 2,000. But the vlogs are never going to get 100,000. Tough one. So I'm not sure. I think, yeah, I'll have a bit of a think about that with the pod vlogs, but I like bringing out those weekly vlogs when I've got stuff on, and because I'm doing the potty every week, I think, yeah, pod vlogs will be weekly. And it's quite funny because I was going to do footy tipping on Patreon, which I am, but that viewed quite well on YouTube. So it's like, I don't know. Because initially I was like, no one's going to watch my footy tipping videos. I'll put them on Patreon, and I did. But people really got around it on YouTube. And now I'm like, oh, everyone will watch my vlogs, so I won't put it on Patreon, I'll put it on YouTube. But no one watched the vlog, so I don't know. It's weird because I've done YouTube for 6 or 7 years now, and I still feel like I'm figuring it out as much as I was like in the first year. It's interesting. Do a video with Mitch Robinson. I think I'd absolutely love to. I reckon it'd be great to get Robbo on the channel. Did you vlog the Bulldogs versus Adelaide? I didn't vlog it. Oh, well, I did for TikTok. I did a mini vlog on TikTok if you want to go check that out at KDOS38. You should do some footy card videos. Yeah, well, I like doing the footy card AFL Evos. Do you guys like those ones? Seven minutes to go in the first term. Pies up by 11 points. I will do a new AFL career mode as well. That'll be so much fun. I'm either going to do Essendon or Freo, I reckon. Gaddis, you need to make the scores bigger. Give me 2 seconds. I love Quainer. He's really, really good. When will you do the career mode? I reckon in the next couple of weeks I'll film it and start pumping them out. Did you go to the Tigers and D's last night? I didn't, no. Austin, the new AFL game was teased a while ago. Pretty excited. Yeah, it won't come out till next year though, so I reckon I can do one more Evo career mode before then. And I reckon I'll start it after the first season. So I'll just simulate the first season and then I'll start it at trade week and I'll like get some players in. Do you think the D's can go 22-0? Nah, absolutely not. I reckon it's almost impossible to do that. And if they did that, I'd be scared going into finals. I reckon you need a loss to go into finals. When's the Evo 22 pack coming out? I would assume not. Like, if they've lost the rights to the game, I reckon there won't be an update. Bring us back through the highs and lows of last year's grand final. I didn't think it was over, but I got really concerned when Bont kicked that goal. Like, when he slotted that snag, in my head I went, oh, this might not happen. That was the only time I got a little bit worried. And I knew we just needed one, and it went for like 8-9 minutes after that goal. Like, we had to endure that next couple of minutes. And then Fritter got on the end of James Harms's clearance and kick. Goes back and he only just sneaks it in. And once we kicked that one, genuinely, I was like relieved, even though we're still 2 goals down. But I was like, oh, okay, we're going all right. And then kick long again. Fritter tries to take a hanger. He lands like a cat, kicks another one. Okay, we're only a goal down. And in my head, I'm like, we're going to have a good last term. So I was happy to be a goal down. The next clearance, straight out, Ben Brown marks, we're in front. And I was like, Jesus. Like 2 seconds ago we were down and now we're in front. And then Gussie Brayshaw kicks one. Petrarca slots one from the boundary. And then Sparrow out of the middle. And then Clary Oliver out of the middle. Bang, bang, bang. And that, like, when Clayton Oliver kicked that, I was like, I reckon we're home. Ugh, crazy. I can't believe they did that. Like, that's going to be remembered forever, that third term. That was absurd. Thoughts on Josh Rochelle? Oh, he's unbelievable. He's so good. I love him. Did you know the D's have 13 straight wins? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? I got a little bit concerned last night, to be honest, watching it at home. I wasn't like megally concerned, but halfway through the second, I was like, geez, the Tigers are playing okay. Really tough sort of chess match. Chess match. Rodway, bring back Mitch White. How funny is it that Mitch White got drafted to us as like the Harrison Petty of that draft? I'm pretty sure he was like a key back for us, and now he's like a goal-scoring midfielder for the Casey Demons. It's quite funny. Did you film any games this week? I went to Bulldogs and Adelaide, and I put a mini vlog out on my TikTok. So if you want to see a miniature vlog, goes for about a minute. Then, suss the TikTok. Here go the Pies through the middle. DeGoey, great shoe and a great mark by Adams. This is for their 4th goal. Chipped one over to Reef McGuinness, who misses. How would Freo versus D's go? To be honest, I like Freo, but I get the feeling they're a bit... Now, don't hate me, Drews. I get the feeling they're that team that are playing well at the start of the year, but will fade out a little bit. They'll be top 8, I reckon, but I don't think they will be a contender. So I reckon D's versus Freo, I don't know. I think we could probably win by 4 goals, 5 goals. Maybe not. That would be, if Freo knocked off the D's, how much of a spanner would that throw? That would be unreal for the comp. Good link up. The package gets it, and the package scores. The Bombers move to 14. The Pies on 23 minutes to go in the first term. My scoreboard will update now. Come on. Surely. Yeah. Great result. I really hope this is close throughout. When is AFL Evolution 2 season 22 season pack coming? I don't reckon they will. If I do a career, what team should I be? I've made a poll. My next career mode team. Should it be Essendon or should it be Freo? Comment on the poll. Vote on the poll. You should do a goal kicking contest with Lance Franklin. Imagine that. That would be unbelievable. Oh, Freo are winning. I like it. Why those teams? Well, Richmond have won their flag, so taking them to a flag in Evo wouldn't be that good. Hawthorn have been successful. The Dogs have won a flag. I guess the Lions, but I want to take like an up-and-coming team on like the hardest difficulty and really tough it out. Blues we've done, Pies we've done. So I guess like Freo or Essendon would be exciting. Port's not a bad shout. Freo for their first. Oh, that's a great call. Saints isn't a bad call. Teams of that ilk. I also sort of want to do an interstate team because I've done Collingwood and Carlton. Crows. Yeah. Maybe. The same 3 people are saying Crows. Geelong. Nah, the Cats have been too good for too long. I think winning a flag with them on Evo would be cheating almost. Woo, Freo are going to win their first flag now that Doss is coach. Yeah, the Dockers. I am the Dockers coach now. .26 seconds left. Can the Bombers score late? Pendles. Do an expansion career mode. Make my own team. Biggest threat to Melbourne in finals if at the G? I'd say probably Brisbane. Brisbane or the Cats. I reckon the Cats are sort of, sneaky shout. Quarter time here at the MCG and the Bombers trail the Pies by 6 points. Doss, make your own team. End of quarter. Yes, the quarter has ended. Quarter time. Lockie Miller make an Evo team with Patreon members. I was going to do that. I was going to do a Patreon only career mode as well at some point. I reckon that's not a bad shout. I'm at the G using my mum's data. Tap into the free MCG Wi-Fi. So good. Toby Trelaw, who was your favourite D's player? Sam Wiedemann, Cozzy Piggott, Christian Petrarca, Clayton Oliver. North. How do you like it? Freo it is, I guess. Did you guys check out the potty? Goes alright on Spotify. If you guys listened to it, what did you think? Any tips? Any feedback in particular? I'd love to hear it. What do you reckon I do with the clips on YouTube? Do you reckon... I don't want to go clickbaity YouTube clips, but I feel like that's the way you have to do it to get your potty clips viewed on YouTube. I feel like it's got to be clickbaity thumbnail and whatnot. When I just want to release them like Joe Rogan does, where he just goes, me and Tom Mitchell talking about this. But there's like people like Jack Mate who will clickbait the hell out of it. And I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'll find a happy medium. But yeah, what did you guys think? It goes alright? Did you like it? Any feedback? Anything in particular? Anything you want to see on it? Anyone you want to see on it? Get Noonie on the pod. You should get Danger on the pod. That'd be awesome. G'day, Cos. How are you, mate? Who am I going for? I don't really mind, to be honest. I like both teams. CJ on the pod, he'd be great. No, don't love the pies enough to not hear the game and listen to ASMR from this guy. Mate, just hop on KO. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's elite. Yeah, I don't know why you'd be tuning into this if you're not watching it. You got to watch the game and this on at the same time. Crows or GWS? Are they playing this week? Is that the game? I reckon the Crows will get it done. And pay for one game, grr. Are you only ever going to watch one game this year? Surely there's like a free trial or something. G'day, Doss. Sammy G, how are you, mate? Hopefully you're well. I have one monitor. I have you on my first monitor and K on my second. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Noah Moon, Dosso. Noah, how are you, mate? Hopefully you're cutting up the TikToks and working it all out. Phoenix, great job last night with the win. Go Melbourne, and Dusty's coming back to the footy club. Yeah, it'll be good to have Dusty back. 100%. Yeah, going good, mate. Sydney MCC. It's bloody insane down here. How good is that, Sammy? I love that. MCC is really, really good. What's your weirdest fan experience? I think I've said this one before, Andy, but it's yeah, it was at a D's game like years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. But some people that I didn't think were fans came and sat up like the seat behind me, and yeah, like usually I can clock if someone what is like a part of the audience. Usually I'm like onto it, but I just didn't think that they were. They didn't really look like it, and they came and sat behind us and just randomly put their phone to my ear and started blasting one of my songs, and it was their way to sort of break the ice and say g'day. But it just took me aback and almost scared me. Like it was right in my ear and it frightened me. Like I was like, what the hell? And I turned around and I'm like, I sort of laughed it off. I was like, oh, yeah, pretty crappy song that one. Like just taking the piss out of myself. But it just scared me. It just like, Jesus, what was that? No, it's me song. And then, yeah, because I don't mind chatting to anyone at the footy. Like I like when people come up. I find it fun and whatnot. But yeah, that one sort of took me aback, and then in the second half, like they left after that. Like we said, g'day, had a chat. They left, and then at like halftime, they came back up and they said, "Oh, is anyone sitting here?" And it was like just us in the top level, just cruising. And I went, well, I guess no one's sitting here. So they sat with us in the second half, which I don't mind. I don't really like mind stuff like that. Like I sort of like to cruise by myself at the footy, but like I don't mind chatting. But I feel like I got to be on the whole time if someone does sit with me like the whole time. So yeah, it was quite funny, quite odd, but I love meeting with people and meeting people who get around the vids. It's crazy because to me it's like a bit of a number. Like whenever I upload, it's like, oh, did I get 4,000 views or 5,000 views? And then when like you meet people, you're like, holy crap, people actually like watch this stuff. Like it's crazy. Would you rather play for 2014 D's or 2009 West Coast team? Oh, jeez. Probably the West Coast team. Swags. Hey, Dos, when's the next goal recreation challenge? He's chipped in the $8. I appreciate the donation. Great, man. I'll get one going soon, I reckon. The weather has been unbelievable. Like autumn and spring weather is crazy good. So I think I might have to get one going soon. I'm hoping that the one with Tom Mitchell starts to gain some legs. I don't know whether I'm just not hitting the algorithms that I used to hit or whatnot, but I thought when I made that vid that would have had like 50,000 views in the first like couple of weeks. But yeah, it's only sort of just on 40,000 views now, but it was only on like 20,000 after like the first couple of weeks. I was really surprised. So I don't know whether I'm just bowling wides with my YouTube at the moment or whether I'm not getting the rub of the green from the recommended, or I don't know. I feel a little bit not lost. I've certainly felt more lost in my life before than at this point in time. Like I feel like I know what I want to do. I'm not sure whether I'm accurately hitting where I need to in terms of the algorithm, but that's okay. It's all even here at the MCG. Is that Perkins? He's a beautiful man, Archie Perkins. That was a great goal. Do Richmond versus West Coast, please. Like a live stream. Deborah, should I sub? Nah. Yeah, of course. It'd be great. Yeah, the more the merrier. If anyone wants to subscribe, that'd be awesome. You'll hit the algorithm, then fall off, then hit it again. It is a little bit like that, I guess. I think that's pretty fair. I never used to worry about that stuff either, but I feel like I've been playing into the algorithm the last couple of years. Like, I feel like I was nailing the titles and thumbnails and whatnot. And I don't feel like doing that anymore. I just want to make good videos. And I hate that you got to tweak a title or tweak a thumbnail to make your good video get seen. But I also hate that you can make a crap video and still do that and still get it seen. So I just want to make vids. I don't know. Yeah. Everyone here, you must sub. What's your tip? Collingwood by 10, brother. Oh, and the Pies are up by 10. Maybe I said 10 or 11. I can't remember. I love it when Collingwood choke. Bring back Mark Jamer. That is a ripping shout. Thoughts on Freo so far, Dos? Well, I'm about to coach them to a flag, so I'm pretty optimistic. Now, the Dockers are playing well. Dockers are playing well. Apparently, they've got a brand similar to Melbourne, so that's cool. It's still really weird that the D's get, like, referred to like that. Like, oh, this team doesn't do this defensively like the best in the comp, Melbourne. And I listen to that and I go, what? What the hell? Oh, Jack Ginnivan's, he's got a high. It's crazy how they can... Well, I don't even think... Like, he tried to lift the arm and get the high free kick, but I reckon he was almost tackled high before he even did it. Umpires love Ginnivan. Is it Gin, as in G-I-N? G-I-N? He's giving him the silence treatment. That's gold. Don't know why I'm fixing my hair. I look like a goose regardless. Just don't know what I'm doing. I'm being yelled at by mum, says Bambi. That's no good. That's not what you want on your wheat bix. Oh, he's so funny. Look at chat. I am. I've been talking to chat the whole time. What are you talking about? That's the best. Shushes the crowd. That was pretty funny. And they gave him the rude finger. Yeah, that's... some people I can't stand who do stuff like that. Something about Jack Ginnivan I like. Like, I admire the trolling a little bit. It's weird. Well, I don't reckon that's a free. There's like 90,000 people. Yeah, there would be. Oh, Jeremy Howe, good mark. One of my all-time favourite players, Jeremy Howe. He's the reason I'm KDOS38. Because of Howie. I like Crisp. Good run and carry, Crisp. Go all the way, Jack Crisp. Takes a bounce, approaches 50. It's a low darting kick. I don't reckon it was touched. What a sausage. That was a terrific snag. How good was that? 2 in a row to the Pies. If I told you the D's would win the flag in 2019, would you believe me? Absolutely not. No. I thought we were so far off the pace. And it was really disheartening because in 2018, I felt like we were nearly there. And then when 2019 came around, I thought, are we just like this forever? Like, are we just this average football team forever. It just broke my spirits, broke my heart. Give us some of your best commentating for the next play, says Lockie Miller. All right, I'll give it a go. Clearing a bit of the M&M out of me. I can't see the players because this TV's really, really blurry. But Merritt gives to Shields. Coming out of the centre. Kicks inside 50. Over 2 metres head. Coming through and getting a free kick 2 metre. He's getting frees galore. What was that for? What was the free kick? Baldwin. Kane Baldwin is lining up. Did you go to Melbourne Richmond last night? Nah, I didn't go. No. I stayed home and watched it. I had the potty early this morning in Melbourne, so I didn't want to do the trip back at midnight and then the trip back up at 6 a.m. Kane Baldwin has missed. All right, Darcy Moore has got the kick out. He's going out to the Warren stand. Horrible kick. It's off the instep. Cameron does well to bring it to ground. Then does well at ground level. And so does DeGoey. How good is he through traffic? It's a great tackle by the Bombers. Merritt with the interception. Kicks it on the boot forward. Pendlebury comes at the ball. He's chased by Martin. That's a great tackle. No, this is Martin. Who's 16? Is that Perkins? Oh, it was in the back. It almost looks like... I can't remember the guy's name. He used to play for the Pies. I mean, the Dons. Kelly does well here. Lipinski met hard by Draper. Put on his ass. Caldwell down the line. 2 metre. Crushes the pack. Well done by Crisp to clean it up. Then Pendlebury on the left. Kicks high. Ginnivan's got to stand under it. And it gets spoiled out of bounds by Jake Kelly and Draper. Lipinski got flattened. Jesus, Mikey going hard in the paint. Please, Kados, do it on like AFL Evo 2 and also streams. Do what? Sorry? Visible. Dream still alive for playing in the AFL. No. No. I have a dice here. Two meters marked it. Favourite Geelong player, Doss. I love Gryan. I wish he could tidy up his field kicking, our man Gryan. He grubs a couple, but I love him. Who else do I like? I like all their young players. I reckon they're all cool. I like De Koning. I like Cooper Stevens, all those boys. I love Geordie Clark, and I liked Constable, but they're obviously not at the club anymore. McGrath. Oh, Dacos, good run. The kick wasn't ideal though. Who do you want to win? Anyone. I don't really mind. Good intercept. Favourite Hawks player, Tommy Mitchell, CJ, I like Connor McDonald, C-Mac, he's my man. It's my birthday tomorrow, says Jericho. Good on ya. Happy birthday. Caden, did you watch the Swans versus Hawks game today? I did, Michael O'Brien. Certainly did. Need to get a mod in the chat, DOS. Yeah, I think Cardi and that must be at the footy. Darcy Parish lining up for goal. Not traditionally a great kick of the footy at the moment, Darcy. He'll kick from 50. Pretty tough kick from 50. And that is very wide. Nearly marked in the square, though, by the stringer. You just need one mod. It's true. Donna, what is your favourite doggies player, Caden? It was Toby McLean, but he's been injured a little bit. I love Baz. Who else do I love from the doggies? Ed Richards. If you had to pick an NBA team to support, who would it be? It'd be Miami Heat. Middleball goes for him. Cook goes for him. Nooney goes for him. And one of my best mates in grade 3 goes for him. So I've always liked Miami Heat because of that reason. That's a great goal by the Pies. Favourite Crows player, Kados? Ben Keys, Rochelle, Chase Jones, Rory Sloane. Well, that's a good kick by Parrish. That's a really good kick out of the middle. And Guelphy's got it 55 out. 6 minutes to go. They're down by 17 points. You just know this is going to be a great finish. Who do you reckon is winning the premiership this year? Asks the Bont. The Bont. Come on, mate. Come on, Bont. Who do you think? Who do you think? The Cats. Nah. The D's, surely. Kahuna, is the worst injury in the AFL the ACL? No, I think it would be the double leg break. Archie Perkins slides it through. Goal for goal here. Can you do a goal kicking challenge with Josh Rochelle? Oh, mate, how good would that be? I'll give it a go. Concussion, says Harry Thomas. Yeah, concussion's bad. Yeah, like a bad concussion's horrible. Like when you hear what Venables has gone through. Yeah, really, really bad. Petey, how does it feel being famous and meeting footy players? I'm not sure how famous I am, but meeting footy players is, yeah, it's pretty cool because I've grown up idolising them and I really appreciate what they do on weekends. And anyone who pulls on a Melbourne jumper is just an absolute superhero to me. So, yeah, it's pretty cool that I get to meet them and I still get nervous. I just get so nervous chatting to the lads, but they're all just legends. So it's been, yeah, pretty sick. What's your subs goal this year? I thought I could get to like 85,000, but the way the channel's going at the moment, I reckon like 75,000, hopefully, would be pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like we're stagnating a little bit, but swings and roundabouts. Progress isn't always linear. Parrish has 27 touches, apparently. Who's your least favourite AFL YouTuber? I don't reckon I have a least favourite. Probably me. No, I think people in the YouTube game are doing a great job, especially in the footy side of things. I think it's really optimistic. I'm glad that, potentially me firing up the channel through the butterfly effect might have helped some people out there fire up like a YouTube channel to do with footy, because I think in like 4, 5, 6 years time there'll be like better people than me, and if I had something to do with that, then that's unreal. So yeah, I don't have a least favourite footy YouTuber. I think they're all legends, all doing great stuff. You certainly inspired heaps of channels, I think. Oh, I really appreciate that. Football. Talking to the footy. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Jeremy Howe taking some great marks in defence. The package lining up in front of the members. The package. Oh, it's not doing what we hoped. Jack Lukey, $3. Hey, how are you doing? Doing really well, Jack. I really appreciate the donation, big fella. Yeah, means the world. Means the world. Thoughts on the D's game last night? Yeah, pretty professional, controlling, suffocating defensive football. Didn't quite score as much as we normally do, or probably should have. I think we probably left 50 points out on the park, to be honest, with some of our kicking. But yeah, pretty content with the performance. Thoughts on Blake Acres' goal on Saturday? Oh my lord, we'll have to do that for goal recreation. Running hard against the boundary, snap on the right boot. That was awesome, wasn't it? Ten seconds to go before half time. $99 people watching. Nearly the ton. So it's 30-38 at half time. It's a great game. And I reckon we're set up for a really good second half. What's for dinner tonight? Parrish loves it when there's a medal on the line. That's a great call, Andy. Yeah, he racked them all up last year, didn't he? What's for dinner tonight? I'm going to have a palmy roll. I reckon I'm going to have like a palmy burger. I've got some chicken fillet, like crumb chicken fillet, like Steggles out of the box in the freezer. And then I went and got a nice fresh roll from Baker's Delight. And I reckon I'm just going to, cook the chicken, palmy sauce, cheese, and put it in a roll. I was at the D's games last night. Were you? I wasn't, no. No, I wasn't. I wish. I wish, guys. Parrish might beat Tommy Mitchell's 54 disposals. He's got 30. That'd be crazy. Did you see Swans pile on 8 goals after the Hawks kicked a goal? Yeah. I saw the Swannies just, pump them in the end. Tommy Mitchell's nervous, says Harry. He is. He would be, Tommy. Hey, bro, who was your favourite Tigers player? Shea Bolton? I'm back. What a first half. Sammy J. Yeah, it was pretty mental. Good game. Really good game. Did you see how big Nat Fife is? Yeah, what is he doing? What is that man doing? He's just got the guns. Doss rather Nat Fife or Chris Judd? Chris Judd. Your top 4 prediction? I don't know, man. Whatever I predicted before the season started, it's not looking good. G'day, Caden. Problem with the Pies, like a lot of teams, is their accuracy. Lets them down all the time. Anabolic 5, says Andy. I love those boys. I don't mind the prime trains and the 9 to 5 lads. They've got great content on the TikTok. Good boys too. Good fellas. He looks fat. He looks fit as. Can't wait to see him play. Might be unstoppable. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a player bulk up like that and they come back better. It's like it's almost better when they go skinnier sometimes. And they've got that skinny strength, as Cookson would always say. Skinny strong. Dos, when will you be doing another goal recreation challenge again? Yeah, probably soon, I guess. I might try and get one with the boys. Fire one up. Truth or dare? No. Win a Brownlow or win a flag? I'd rather win a flag. I think, to be the best player for a season would be pretty cool. I'm going to say win a Brownlow. Stuff it. Why not? Were you at the game last night? I wasn't, no. No, well, I didn't go. Which AFL players got the best haircut? Archie Perkins' hair is pretty sick. You're the best YouTuber. I appreciate that, Lucas. Darcy Parish has 30 disposal. Yeah, crazy. Who would you rather be really good and would you rather be really good and play for North Melbourne or be really bad and play for Melbourne? Depends what you define as really bad. Am I just playing my role but not really getting a kick but sort of contributing for the Ds? You'd probably be really good and play for North, wouldn't you? That'd be fun. The D's missed more shots than expected, says Corey. Yeah, it's our defence wins us games, really, not our attack, which sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? But we can have a horrendous day in attack, but our defense is so good that we win. But if the situation if the situations was flipped where we had like a horrendous day in defense but a good day in attack, I feel like we still lose that game. But if you have a bad day in attack but a really good defense like Melbourne do, you can pinch those games. So I don't know. I feel like we left 50 points at least out on the park last night. But to the Tigers' credit, I thought they were a little bit more impressive than what I thought they would be. Sorry, I'm just texting. Did you hear what Taylor Adams said about Parrish? Is this during the game or during the coverage? No, I didn't. My TV's quite quiet. What team do you hate the most? Probably the Catters. I respect them though. It's more the supporters. Poor Paddy. Swans didn't lead the whole game until Buddy kicked a goal in the last quarter. No, they didn't. The Hawks played really, really strongly that whole game. If you had no chance to play for Demons or Dogs, who would you play? If you had no chance, so we've taken out the D's and Dogs. I wouldn't mind playing for like an Adelaide. I know you're on the road every second week, similar to WA, but you're only an hour away from Sydney, hour away from Vic. So like the trips aren't that bad. And then you got a ripping home ground. So like Port or Adelaide, I reckon would be a great town to be an AFL player in. I'm going to go now, Kados. I'll join back at 3/4 time. See you, big fella. Remember when Richmond and Melbourne was anticipating to be such a good match in 2021 because D's were undefeated? Now Melbourne are expected to dominate. Yeah, that is quite funny. 12 months later, it's like the whole pre-game were like, can the Tigers knock off the premiership winning D's? When like earlier it was like, are the D's a real deal? You know, big test against the Tigers. Just crazy how things change. Ryder Sports, your podcast is awesome. I was making my own before yours came out. Oh, unreal. Yeah, that's awesome, Ryder. Hopefully yours is going well as well, big fella. I appreciate the support on Goes Alright. My own pod on Spotify. Spotify original. Do you think Parrish will break 60? I don't think he's going to get over 42. I reckon it might be one of those ones where they got like 30 at half time and then they don't really get that much of it in the second half. But I suppose he does rack it up quite well. I spoke with Cardman last night. Cardy 22. He had his he had a goal kicking comp today. I wonder how that turned out with the subscribers. I wonder how that went. I listened to your podcasts. Thanks, Stargazer. I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out the potty, it's on Spotify. Goes Alright. Just search Goes Alright and you'll find McDonald. Be honest, who's winning? 2019 Richmond or current D's? I don't know. Well, the Tigers won the flag. I reckon 2018 Richmond was probably better than 2019. Yeah, I don't know. The Tigers at least won the flag, so I don't even think you can compare the two because the D's haven't achieved anything yet this year, I guess. The podcast is awesome. Thanks, Footy Flicks. I really appreciate that. I'm glad, we've been working on it for a long time, and even like when we'd finished the first step, I was like, oh, geez, I hope people sort of get around this. And I was pretty stoked with like some of the messages and the responses that I saw from it. So, really appreciate everyone getting around it. Kados, how are you? The two Aussies. Yeah, going pretty well. A little bit tired. I was up early making Ep 2 of the pod today. So I'm a little bit tired. I reckon I'm a early chance for a kipper. I'm having a palmy roll for dinner. So I'm going to toast a Baker's Delight bun and have some chicken fillets from Steggles, like in the box, and then put some palmy sauce and some cheese, and then put it in a burg. So that's my dinner tonight. We'll be back next break. Yeah, no worries, Gabe Sport. I'll chat to you in a bit. Corey Quartermain, confident against the Hawks. I am, even though we drew with them last year and their best is clearly pushing the best in the league. I am still confident. I will be at that game. I'm super excited. Mason, Doss, I think I saw you at the Dogs v Crows game in Ballarat. Yeah, you would have seen me. I was there. Can you eat the palmy roll on stream? I can make it. No, I won't make it on stream. Just having a trawl through Insta. Who'll be the first AFL YouTuber to hit 1 million subs? It won't be me. But someone will soon. Who'll be the first to 100,000? I'd like to be the first to 100,000, but you never know. There might be someone who dominates TikTok and can transfer it really well to YouTube. I'd love to be the first AFL YouTuber to 100,000, but I don't know. It's harder than it looks. I'm not sure whether I'm a certainty to get there. I hope so. I want at least one of the plaques, but yeah. Any tips on being an AFL YouTuber? I reckon fire up TikTok. I reckon if you're creative and you've got a phone, which most people do, then it's so much easier than getting editing software and whatnot. You can do it all in TikTok. So I'd say fire the TikTok up. Cardi coming. Yeah, Cardi's a chance. I reckon Ryder's a chance. Ryder makes great content. I reckon if Druzy wanted to, he could be a sniff. I reckon Mitchy Ryan makes some of the best stuff going around. True Footy as well. The pair, they're all dominating. I reckon Mitchy Robinson or you will get to 100,000 first. If Mitch Robinson stays consistent for like the next 3 years, then I reckon that's a terrific shout. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome to see Mitchy Robinson get it done. The two Aussies, I have 131 subs. I'm so happy. That's unreal. That's a great start. Ryder Henchy is underrated. Yeah, he does great stuff, Ryder. Makes some great stuff. You're an amazing AFL YouTuber. Keep it up. I really appreciate that. Mitch Ryan doesn't upload as much anymore. I think he's doing year 12. So it's very difficult to do. Like, he's probably playing footy. He's trying to pump out the vids. It's pretty tricky to do all that and content at the same time. But yeah, if Mitchy Ryan wanted to, I reckon he could, be one of the best in the biz. He'll work it out though, whether it's what he wants to do. Doesn't Gorney make YouTube videos? Gorney and Gus have a potty. They don't make YouTube vids though. Would you rather lose the granny by 1 or lose the granny by 130? I reckon by 1. I reckon I'd rather lose by 1. Dosser, UCAT. UCAT is also underrated. He's chimed in at the perfect time. Yeah, UCAT makes some great stuff. UCAT's got one of the best setups I've ever seen, especially with the live streams. Certainly beats my grey wall and my average graphics that I whip up on Photoshop, even though I don't know how to use Photoshop. Kados, have you met Callum Brown? Cardi. Parrish has been quiet early on. Yeah, he'll work his way into it this half, I reckon, Cardi. Have I met Callum Brown? Yeah, I was down in the rooms when Cook interviewed him for the 5 games in 5 days. One of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet, Cal Brown. Is it a bit cocky to upload your own footy highlights? No, it's not. Crank 'em out. I want to see 'em. Oh, jeez. I'm going to open my window now. It's daytime again. Unfortunate loss for the Hawks. Yeah, frustrating. They were in it all day. Any chance of 5 games in 5 days again? I would love to. That's pretty fun. Oh, a bit of Evo after the game, Cardi. Don't tempt me. Second half has just started. I'm going to turn the sound up. Might put the M&Ms away. Give me 2 seconds. Well done, UCAT. Getting rid of the bot. Turkish bread roll from Baker's Delight. It's a game changer. Archie Perkins is a freak. Old Turkish bread on Anzac Day. What does that even mean? I had a terrible game yesterday, like 58. You lost 58. Who are you going for? Anyone. I don't really mind. I just want a good game. Jake Stringer lining up directly in front. 48, he slots it. And he loves it, the package. Speak, McDonald. I can't. I got the bread in me gob. Do I do tipping or fantasy? I do tipping on my Patreon with the boys and girls. And I am awful. Parrish has been real quiet this quarter. The quarter's just started. He's already got a couple, I think. Joshy Dacos on the wing. What was that? That was a great tackle. Durham? How you say his name? Durham? He's on 33 touches now. Jeez, yeah. Slow start. He's had 3 touches in 4 minutes. Started well this term, the Bombers. Got the ball in the forward half. Bombers in control. Jack Madgen, good intercept mark. 2-point ball game here at Anzac Day. Crisp, great kick. Great overlap. McCreary to Adams. Back to Bo McCreary. Myercheck. He got absolutely crunched when he kicked the goal. Absolutely crunched. Who'll be the first team to beat Melbourne? I reckon it'll be one you don't expect. It might be a Brisbane or something, but I think it'll be like a Saints or Freo or... Oh, you'd probably expect Freo. Great response by the Pies. They're up by 8. Nick Dacos in the middle. Goes wide to Ginnivan. Felix, remember me. G'day, Felix. How are you, mate? Kados, who's your favourite cricket player? Well, for a long time, it was Cameron White. And then probably James Faulkner. Maybe Glenn Maxwell at the minute. I could go 9 from 9 in my tips. You need to get Cooko back. Yeah, we'll get him back. We'll get him in the vids. Make some magic with the great man. Kados, your thoughts on Sloaney? Yeah, really sad. Shattered for him that he's done his ACL. Hopefully he comes back. Evo or Kahoot after. I reckon I'm going to call it a day. I'm pretty buggered. Kados, would you rather get delisted or injured and forced to retire? Probably delisted. I just don't want to get injured. Like, it probably makes it... Oh, Nick Dacos. What a kick to his brother who's dropped it. Yeah, it probably sounds like your story sounds better if you get injured. But then, like, your body's banged up for the rest of life. So I'd probably rather just not be good enough, get delisted, and I can play footy still at a lower level, and I don't have to deal with, like, a niggling injury, so... Yeah. Bombers hemmed in here in their back pocket. If Essendon lose, I'll be so mad, man. Side bottom's gone without it. Nick Cox picks up, gives to Martin. Sells some How candy. Goes on the left with a rank kick. Waterman's nearly marked. Spills out to Jason Winderlick, who couldn't finish. Oh, it's my man, Benny Hobbs. I like Ben Hobbs. Kados, I know you're going for the Pies. I genuinely don't mind. I don't mind if the Bombers get up. I can be cool. I like the Pies. I don't necessarily like Essendon, but I don't dislike them. Kados, I see that black and white shirt. It's navy. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. That's funny. Kados, how do you rate UCAT's AFL graphics? Oh, some of the best. He's really talented. I met UCAT the other week. Good fella. This is good footy by the Bombers. Really good switch. They've got it to the wing. They've got a man on. Oh, Darcy Moore. Closed it out. How good was that? Oh, geez, there's a bot. There's an absolute bot in here. Oh, Cardman's just all over it. Kados, how do you rate your cricket? Oh, how do you rate cricket? Oh, I thought you meant my cricket. How do I rate cricket? Yeah, I like cricket. I like the BBL. Oh, Nick Dacos. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Nick Dacos. He's a star. Dos, what sizes are your merch? All shapes and sizes. All shapes and sizes. I want to rejig the merch soon. Who's winning the flag? Kados. Collingwood. No. I don't know. Hopefully the D's. D's can't kick straight. They couldn't last night, could they? Waterman lining up. He's a great kick. Him and his brother. Beautiful kicks. Beautiful set shots. Dosso say Sue. I can't. Oi boys, Caden must have something good on his phone. Just a couple of memes, a couple of laughs. Caden, what Big Bash League do you like the most? Probably the BBL. I don't really follow any of the other ones. Two points. Oh, Draper. What BBL team do you support? Melbourne Stars. What do you think of the Blues season so far? Pretty as expected, I would have thought. Kados, if I did a super chat, how much would you want? You don't have to do a super chat. You can if you want to donate, but I like to reply to most of the chat anyway, so this game is a thriller. This game is unbelievable. Matt Guelphy lining up to give the Bombers the lead. What is the score? 2 points, brother. It's right here. Matt Guelphy to give him the lead for the first time today. What a sausage. He struck that so well. The Bombers are up. Parrish again. Shocking kick. On the Tinder. Dos the boss. How are you, boys? Must be a juicy meme there, Kados. I was just going through Twitter, to be honest. Follow me at Kados38. Darcy Cameron lining up to give the Pies the lead back. Yo, I'm here and I go for Carlton, so I'm very mad. P.S. I've been mad since 2013. They'll be alright. Darcy Cameron lining up. Shocking kick. 3-point ball game. This will be a good finish, I reckon. Twitter. Twitter does have some interesting sort of gear sometimes. 5-4 Crips. Cripper. I reckon 5's a bit done. I reckon Ginnivan and Guelphy casually greet each other with "Hey dude" in a surfer voice mid-match frequently. That is silly, isn't it? That's just silly stuff. Imagine being 5-1 with 131%, but not in the top 4. Is that the Saints? Who is it? Sam, I only just realised Corey Maynard, who used to play for the D's, is partner of Kate Hoare. Yeah, he's is he coaching at North as well, doing some development at North? I reckon I might have seen him in the North kit. But Kate Hoare, she is one of my favourite D's players. She's an absolute star down in the forward line. To go here, rancid kick. Draper drops it but does pretty well. Ginnivan applies some heat. Good tackling technique by Dacos. I reckon Darcy Cameron gets hurt every game. Or gets crunched every game. They probably need the next one, the Pies here. Maynard does well. Pendles, how good is that? Side bottom. Oh, Draper's taking out Cameron's legs. A little bit clumsy by the big man. Neil or Bont? Bont. You like the extra height, I reckon, in the mid. Kados Goal Recreation Challenge with Caleb Sarong or Cam Rayner. Two of my favourite players in the comp. Cameron lowers the eyes to Adams. I don't really like his kicking from long range, Adams. He tries to chip one over the top. It's a good lead, but McCreary has it go through his hands. Sam, how good is it that we're still undefeated, even though we're not playing that well? We deserve all the success after decades of despair. Sammy, you're spot on, brother. You are spot on. I couldn't agree more with you. I don't feel like we played that well just yet. But we're ticking along nicely. Ginnivan. The crumb from Ginnivan. He loves it. And the Pies are back in front. Guess what team I support in the Big Bash League, Michael O'Brien? Considering you've got a Swans logo, I'm going to say the Sydney Sixers. Do more AFL Eva. I reckon I'm going to do a career. Sam, I'm absolutely loving Tom Sparrow. He's so good. He's so good. It was funny. James Jordan played the majority of the start of last year. And I was finding that interesting because Tom Sparrow had played more AFL games up until last year. And now they're just both in the best 22. And Tom Sparrow's probably contributing a little bit better. Geez, James Jordan, whenever he gets it, he just never plays out of his comfort zone. Like, he always plays within his limitations. And he just does the little things. Like, he's not trying to step around 5 players and hit the perfect kick. He just does, like, what he has to do. It's, like, amazing. It's just amazing discipline. Well, Hobbsy got absolutely crunched. Hoskin Elliott. Oh, Draper. Oh, Sammy Draper. That was elite. How's it going to bounce? 2 metre, can't quite get there. Career mode would be better if we could get out. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Cardi, I agree. I reckon because the game's not with them anymore, they probably won't. They probably won't make, like a patch or whatnot. John Nobles absolutely had a clanger there. Petty was my best on last night. Caden loves ball tamper. Una na 2016 do. Wow. I support Brisbane Heat. Want to know why I support them. Why do you support them, Mickey O? Kados, I like your wall. Yeah, how good is my wall? It's not quite the UCAT background where he's got the lights and whatnot. Waterman. He's got one of the best set shots in the league. The Bombers are back in front. 3 minutes to go of the third term. Big Ant's last footy game was AFL Live. I've got heaps of hope. I just don't like that they're starting again. Like, I reckon if AFL Evo had a third crack at it, we'd actually have something half decent, but I don't like that they're starting the whole thing again. They should just hand over some of the IP. I don't even know how gaming works, but surely they can hand over the commentary and whatnot just to save some time and money. Ginnivan. Is it gin or Ginnivan? Is it gin for gin or gin for gin? Brayshaw just said gin. Anyway, I like him. If he does this on Queen's birthday, I'll be screaming at him over the fence. But up until then... Oh, that's a great kick if it's got the distance. What a sausage! What a goal! And the Pies are back in front. Cardi, that's pretty funny. Caden, try and sell me the wall. Like Jordan Belfort in Wolf of Wall Street. BT's funny. Parrish is having an absolute field day. That's a great tackle on DeGoey. That's holding the ball. Martin, great tackle. Out of 10, rate yourself on how good you are at footy. Good at footy you are. I would be like a 3. Grundy's stuffed. Yeah, Grundy's knees. Not great. Gorn or Grundy? Gone by a long, long way. I reckon Grundy probably could still be the premier ruckman in a few years because he's a lot younger than Gorn. But yeah, for what they've put out so far in their career, Durham has a crack, doesn't he? Imagine 50 disposals game doesn't get you the Anzac Day medal. If Ginnivan kicks another and the Pies win, this is a great game. How good are the Anzac Day games? Gaiden, do you like b-ball? I don't really watch NBA too much, but I've been playing some Tuesday Arvo Rec League footy. Dos, my sports teacher, watches you. What a legend. Dos, if you could add one special round, e.g. Indigenous round, what would it be? That's a good question. I reckon we've got a good balance of those sort of rounds. Indigenous round's one of my favourite rounds. Like, the jumpers are so sick, and Dreamtime at the G is always a belter. I'm not sure. I think the AFL do a pretty good job, though, of most rounds. Do you like the Clash jumper Geelong were wearing yesterday? I think it should be the home jumper. Geelong blue shorts fanboy. Hey, I'm a Geelong white shorts boy. Oh yeah, Andy, retro or heritage round, great shout. Yeah, what do you think, Andy? I reckon Geelong's home kit should have white shorts. So their home jumper at the minute plus white shorts should be their costume, their whole kit. Because I reckon it looks better. Ooh. Cados keep growing the beard. You want me to grow the Gorny? What has been your favourite game this year? Well, Adelaide and Bulldogs was pretty good. I went to on Saturday. The showdown was pretty good. Oh no, Ginnivan's turned it over with 10 seconds to go. They need a mark here, the Bombers. What has Noble done? Geez, 1 point ball game going into the last term. Yeah, that's what they do. I would prefer a totally different blue clash. Yeah, I like that, Andy. Like, Andy, I reckon it, I don't know if it's in international sports where, like, you have like, when teams play away, they have a home kit but just change their shorts. I reckon that's so stupid. I reckon teams should have a full home kit and then a full white kit. And maybe, or a full alternate kit. Like, maybe the Crows' alternate kit is, like, fully red, like red shorts and all. Maybe the Cats' home kit is just fully white with the white shorts. But I find it so weird that, like, Manchester United don't just change their shorts, do they? I'm pretty sure Manchester United have, like, a different kit, like a full kit. Anyway, that's my kit rant. Caden, you should make more songs. Yeah, I appreciate that. I will make some more tunes. Ooh. Yep. Man United alternate with white and black shorts sometimes with their home kit. Yeah, right. I just find it so interesting. Like, I love watching a Sydney game because Sydney and the team they play wear their full kit. So it's just full on colour. So if Sydney play Carlton, it's a full red kit versus a full blue kit. It's awesome. Kados, are you going to the D's Hawks game? I will be there, yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to be there. A fan of the light blue Carlton jumper? I guess so. I'm going to grab the rest of my Turkish bread. I'll be back in 12 seconds. Your man's back for some more food eating. Come on, Caden, if you're going to eat, you got to offer it to everyone else. What happened to Cookson? The good man's cruising. The great man's cruising. Do a vlog at the D's and Hawks. Yeah, 100%. I will. Geelong or Freo for the Saturday match. I'm pretty sure it's at GMHBA. And Geelong will win every game at GMHBA this year. Will the Saints win the flag? Probably not. But they're really good though. This bread's elite. Favourite snack at the footy? Yeah, pie or chips, easy. Pie or chips, every time. I tipped Essendon because I hate Collingwood. Do you watch footy on KO or Prime? I've got it on Channel 7 on the tally at the moment, but I usually watch all the games on KO. If you hate the Pies, think about the 2018 Grand Final. That should settle you down. When is the next episode of Goes Alright coming out? Tomorrow. It'll be up on Spotify. Last quarter starting right now. Here we go. This is it. What time tomorrow? That's a good question. I think it's meant to be early in the morning, but Yeah, I'm not actually too sure. Eddie McGrath, toe poke forward. Oh, Nick Dacos is a freak. He's just so silky. Oh, Redmond, look at the wheels. What a kick to Matty Guelphy. So the potty drops Tuesday morning now. I'm just double checking that. I think we're trying to get it out in the mornings. But I'll let you know. Matty Guelphy puts the Bombers in front. We're number 1 on the sports charts on Spotify at the minute, I think, which is pretty mad. I don't think I've ever been near number 1 in my life. Kados because Chris Lynn hit the most sixes. Did you write that to me ages ago? Because we were talking about this ages ago, Michaels. Did I miss it? Did you interview someone for tomorrow's pod? Yeah, I got Luke Kidgel and Blake Pavey. Number 1, like the D's. Yeah, D's are at the top. We're at the top. I think the D's will be up there a little bit longer than us, but we'll take it. Parrish has had 1,000,000 touches. Bombers are lifting here. Oh, that's a great mark by Nick Dacos. You watch Liam Dowling? Yeah, I've seen some of Dowlow's stuff. A very funny fella. Kados, what is your sub goal at the end of the year? I reckon 75,000. I've moved the goalpost. I thought I could get a couple more, but I'm just not hitting my straps on YouTube at the minute, so I reckon it might be a bit of a slow grind. But that's all right. Brody Myercheck's taking a great mark. I remember a few years ago, like 1 or 2 or 3, you had a big pimple for a lot of your episodes, Caden. Yeah, I still get them. I still get them on my neck and on my face a little bit. I got a couple here. They fire up in winter as well, so. Myercheck's kicked it. Yeah, so no doubt I'll be talking to footy players with big pimples on my head. But that's all right. You're an underrated YouTuber, mate. You get some of the best content, and hopefully by the end of the year, we'll see that silver play button. I'd love to. I don't reckon I'm a sniff, but I would love to. One-point ball game. The Bombers has been a bit inaccurate. Red and green return to Freo. I don't like the red, purple and green. It's a bit of a weird colour mixture. Bombers need to respond now. How many touches have Parrish got? Do you watch horse racing? I don't. I'm guessing you hate Geelong. I don't necessarily get around the Catters. But they're a great organisation and great outfit. Jeremy Howe, good clunk. 41. How do you kick a goal into the point post? McCreary gives to Quainer. Lowers the eyes to Ginnivan. Wow. Jack Ginnivan. Is this for 4 or 5? That is a beautiful kick. Jack Ginnivan. He could win the medal. I've got another one, the Pies. Wow. Woo. 13 points now. What do you think of the D's with 22 behinds last night? Yeah, pretty average. Nearly 100 people in the stream. They're all filtering in now. Our season's over. Yeah, I think it might be curtains for the Dons. Oh, they're just dominating out of the middle at the moment. The Pies. Draper's free. Any AFL Evo tonight, Dos? Nah, I'm cooked. I got to go eat me palmy burger and call it a night. Oh, the palmy burger is out. Oh, yeah. This game's not over, I don't reckon. I reckon the Bombers have another couple in them. That's a great mark by Kelly. Oh, package. That was poor. But that's a great tackle by Corwell. Free kick to 2 metre Peter. I thought that could have almost been... I reckon that's a block on Peter Wright. Yeah, I reckon that's a block by 2 metre Peter. I told you they'd have a couple more in them. The Dons, 2 metre Peter. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. He loves these ones as well. That is a sausage, I told you. Great game of footy, this. Bet time we got a decent game of footy this round. Yeah, true. I reckon Darcy Parish might be done. He's been off for a long time. Free kick, Cameron. Jake Kelly was so angry. He got held by Reeve McGuinness. See, he got him around the neck, but it wasn't dangerous and it wasn't going to hurt him. Like, I hate when they go above the shoulders, but it's not like a high tackle where they coat hanger. Darcy Cameron starts it wide. That's a beautiful kick. Goal for goal here. Oh. I'm going to play some Rocket League tonight. I'm going to go to bed early. Toss the boss. Good on you, brother. Do you think Port can still make the 8? No, I don't. It's 5 losses. Most teams lose 5 in a season. They can make the 8. Is this Essendon or Port? Because I don't reckon Port will. It's 5 losses, but you got to be perfect from here on. Perkins shot a goal. Oh, great spoil by Noble. Am I good at Rocket League yet? Port can easy make the 8. Kids just don't understand 5 losses is less than what most teams get in a season who make the top 4. Yeah, but from here on in, you've got to be perfect. You've got to have like a perfect season from here on in. That's a great tackle on Pendles. Like, it's just like if you... It's not impossible, but like starting from that far back, it's just so hard to claw your way back. Like, everyone thought the Tigers would do it last year, and it was just too hard for them. And they're the Tigers. Ginnivan. They got to go now, the Dons. This is a great game of footy. Exactly, but 5 losses isn't too bad. It is if you've played 6 games. Too many shitter teams. Yeah, I do get that. You probably are better. Like, I reckon Port are better than a lot of the teams out there. I think that's a fair call. Jake Stringer along to the top of the square. We need one here from the Bombers. Oh, it's a handy point. 11 points. 10 minutes left. Got to go, Cameron. Oh, it's my check. Oh, Cal Brown did really well there. Pendles. They got a good run here. Run harder, Grundy. What was Grundy doing? Oh, it's a great tackle. He made up for it. How long have you gone for the D's? 26 years. Brodie Grundy, this will seal the game. Lowers the eyes. He hits Adams, but I don't reckon Adams is that good from these sort of shots. Taylor Adams lining up. Adams to seal it. This will be the game. I'm not backing him in though. He strikes it beautifully. That's a snag. The Pies are probably home. Collingwood can choke though. Yeah, but have Essendon got it in the kit bag? Darcy Parish is a little bit sore. I don't know. You're such a great guy. I love your videos. Thanks, Taj. I appreciate the support, mate. It's not shut, BT, but it's closing. The Bombers have to go now. Right now. Well done, Martin. Das tries to give it to Zach Merritt under a lot of pressure. Got to go, Hobbsy. Well done, Hobbs. Not a bad shoe. Package. Need one right now, the Dons. Oh, he just couldn't get it, could he? What's the trick to stream for a long time? I don't know. Once you start, it's like fun. It's like really addicting. So, if you said talk about footy for 3 hours on a video with no one watching, I couldn't do it. But I don't know. It's fun. I've done like 7 or 8 hour streams before. And I find them pretty easy, to be honest. It's hard to get off. 2 metre, tries to palm it down. Nick Dacos, he's so good. Well done, Hines. Stands under it. Lipinski. Crisp. Dacos. Wow. Lipinski. Hind. Great tackle. Oh! Hind rubs his face into the turf. What a heroic act. That was bizarre. It was a great tackle, but what are you doing? Mason Redman. They need a goal here. Is that Perkins? That is an amp. What is that kick? Oh, Shield was getting held. What was Redman thinking? Oh my. Hoskin Elliott selling candy. Hind. Got to go, Hindy. Zach Merritt. Great shoot to the package. He loves these moments. Jake Stringer. Going the drop punt. I reckon he's a snapper. I reckon he likes snapping these. He's going the drop punt though. Stringer can kick these easy. This is a good pocket. I love watching people slot him from here. He's kicked it. The package kicks it back to 2 goals. They needed that one. Oh, I'm just thinking about me Palmy Berg. I'll have to put up a Insta story of it. The Pies will choke. Everyone's saying the Pies are going to choke. I'm so tired, Coop. I feel you, Coop. I feel you, mate. Shields free. Gives to Merritt. Horrible kick. And great tackle. Great tackle, Quainer. How many people are there? Is it actually 95? Five minutes 30 remaining. 2-goal ball game. Grundy, great mark. $92,000. $82,000. 50 metres. Nick Hind, the man with his angry pants on. $50 metres. Brodie Grundy to ice the game. Comes in Brodie Grundy. He's kicked it. The Pies are home. 14 goals, 3. It's crazy. It's so accurate, yeah. What the hell? BT reckons it's not quite over yet. McGrath. Did you watch the Melbourne Cup last year? Nah, I don't really watch the horse racing. Will you finish the stream after the game? Yeah, I'm going to call it a day. I got a palmy burger to make. And yeah. Waterman, good mark. Got to go back and kick it. He's a good set shot. Everyone give the stream a like. Sub if you're new. Waterman goes back and slots it. There's still enough time. Palmy burger with chips. Nah, I don't reckon I'll go the chips. I've had me other bread roll in the arvo, so I'm not that hungry. So maybe just the one burger. D's Premiership or Palmy burger? They seem pretty close at this. Oh, geez. Why can't we have both? Simply must go, says Sportsnut129. It's called The Race That Stops the Nation. Nah. I used to watch it when I was in high school and whatnot, and they'd turn it on, but apart from that, yeah, not really interested in the racing. Oh, well done, Crisp. Do you reckon Ginnivan's got one more in him? $84. Wow. Are you still in school? Me? No way. Was a DOS. G'day, big fella. 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this match. They got to go now. Got to go Hind. Horrible kick. Shane's in Singapore. The weather must be nice there. Quain along. McCreary. Couldn't quite. How do you think Crom are going this year? Really good. Exceeding expectations, I would say. Draper. Lipinski, what the hell? 2 minutes 30. They need to be perfect. I'm stressed. They got to go. They've got to go. Got to go 2 metre. Free kick, Grundy. It's going to be a little bit tough for the Bombers from here. Play on and he's not going. They're probably going to do enough here, the Pies. Jeez, Nick Dacos is a star. Oh, wow. Durham. Shocking kick. Kicked it straight to Jeremy Howe. And that's a great mark. The Pies have done enough. What an amazing performance by the Collingwood Football Club on Anzac Day. There's 26 seconds left. The Bombers were brave too. Really good contest. Very entertaining. There's the siren. What a terrific contest. The Pies are home. I reckon Ginnivan gets the medal. KO is delayed. How do you think the Hawks are going this year, Katos? Exceeding expectations, playing quite well. It'll be Ginnivan. He's kicked 5. And now we're into the news. That sucks. Well, there you go. The Bombers get done by 11 points. The Pies. I want to thank all the 100 people that stuck around for most of the stream. It made it very, very enjoyable. The Turkish bread was great. The M&Ms were great. Probably not the healthiest of diets, but nothing a palmy burger can't top off. I really appreciate everyone tuning in, and my potty will be out tomorrow. I'm not sure on the time. I think around 7 o'clock. So yeah, stay tuned for that Ep 2 of the potty. Once again, guys, I appreciate you all sticking with me and watching the stream. It means the absolute world, and I'll be doing this, probably another one next week as well. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.